billions of people lack water. There are over 1 billion people who don't have access to water and over 2 billion people who experience water scarcity at least once a year. Poor water quality can lead to diseases such as cholera and typhoid fever and economic decline. By the year 2025, 2/3 of the world's population may be facing water shortages. Benefits of drinking water. Water is important for many bodily functions, such as lubricating the joints, delivering oxygen throughout the body, and preventing kidney damage. About 60% of the body is made up of water, and 70% of the planet is covered in water. Drinking water has a number of benefits. It's important to prevent damage to the kidneys. At weight loss, you can lose weight by drinking a lot of water. Water can increase satiety and stimulate the metabolism. Water is the most effective before meals. One study showed that people who drank water before meals lost more weight than people who didn't. The timing is important. It can make you feel full so that you eat less. The people who drink water lose more weight than those who don't. May help treat kidney stones. The volume of urine passed through the kidneys increases when the fluid intake is higher. The minerals are less likely to form clumps because the concentration is decreased. Studies are needed to confirm that water can prevent the formation of stones. There is limited evidence that water intake can help prevent the occurrence of stones. Prevent hangovers. Alcohol makes you lose more water than you take in. If you want to reduce the risk of a bad night, you should drink a glass of water between each drink and have at least one big glass of water before you go to bed. Maximize physical performance. If you lose 2% of your body's water content, you can experience dehydration. Athletes lose as much as 6–10% of their water weight through sweat. This can lead to altered body temperature control. It has been shown that hydration can prevent this from happening, and it may even reduce the stress that occurs during high-intensity exercise. Staying hydrated can help you perform at your best when you exercise and sweat. Your physical performance can suffer if you don't stay hydrated. This is important during high temperatures. It can make exercise more difficult. It's not surprising that the brain is about 80% water. Sources. The best source of fluid for the body is water. Milk and juices are good sources of fluid, but drinks with alcohol and caffeine are not ideal because they often have empty calories. Water can help with weight loss. It was thought that the body releases water from the effects of caffeinated beverages. Studies show that fluid loss is minimal when drinking a coffee or a tea. We lose water through sweating and urination, but it is not lost when we breathe it. Some of the water that the body needs is obtained through foods with high water content. Recommended intake. There is no fixed amount of water that can be consumed. There is a general agreement on what a healthy fluid intake is. Fresh fruit and vegetables are counted toward this recommendation. When you have a cold, the weather is hot, or you have swollen lips, it is important to drink plenty of water. The recommended daily intake of water for men and women is around 3.8 liters and 1.7 liters, respectively. About 80% of this should come from drinks, including water, and the rest will be food. About dehydration. Dehydration occurs when your body loses more water than it takes in. Water makes up 2/3 of the human body. It helps digestion, lubricates the joints and eyes, and is good for the environment. Some of the early warning signs of dehydration include feeling thirsty and lightheaded and having a dark green smell. A baby may be dehydrated if they have a sunken soft spot on their head. They have fewer wet nappies and less tears when they cry. Affects energy levels and brain function. Your hydration status is a big factor in your brain. Studies show that dehydration can affect brain function. A person weighing 150 pounds is losing 1.545 pounds of fluid per day. This can happen through normal activities and not during high heat. Mild dehydration may affect energy levels, mood, and brain function. It significantly affects brain function. Symptoms of dehydration. Dehydration can be mild, moderate, or severe depending on how much of your body weight is lost through fluids. Red or black urine is a sign of dehydration. Dehydration can lead to a loss of strength and stamina, and other symptoms may include dizziness or lightheadedness. It's a main cause of heat exhaustion. If dehydration is not treated, it can affect your health, and increase your risk of developing kidney stones. It can cause problems with the body. What to do if you are dehydrated? Drink lots of fluids such as water, squash, or fruit juice. It is possible to take in more sugar than you need, and it is harder to take in large amounts. Babies and small children who are dehydrated should not be given large amounts of water alone. It can cause other problems. If it causes the already low level of minerals in their body to be too much, they should be given a rehydration solution from a pharmacy. If you find it hard to keep water down because of vomiting, try drinking small amounts more frequently. Severe dehydration can cause fits, brain damage, and death if left unattended. When to see your If you have any of the following symptoms, contact your GP out of hours service or the 24-hour hotline. If your baby has had 6 or more episodes of diarrhea in the past 24 hours, or if they have vomited 3 times or more, you should contact your GM. If your GP suspects dehydration, you may have a blood test or urine test to check the balance of salts in your body. If you think your baby or toddler is dehydrated, or a symptom of dehydration is still occurring, you should see your doctor. Preventing dehydration. You can prevent dehydration by drinking water most of the time. Drinking more water and squash can help reduce dehydration. You can purchase oral rehydration solutions from a pharmacy. Pink or clear urine is a good sign that you are well hydrated. You should drink more when you are exercising and sick. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe, like, and share.